Yeah, Apple's definitely relative weakness leading down here. So I am gonna start some SPX puts here, risking high a day, very risky here, guys. I do not recommend following, but this volume is not coming in here to make this push. My thesis is that also the resistance up here in this area. So
August 5th, 2020.
I'll give it to the top of the hour, and if we do not break below this 401.50 and the VWAP, then I will just cut it. So on Apple, we have the first stop 155.50, and then the big area is going to be 155 even. Do you guys see what I'm talking about here as far as this volume? So if everyone was excited, right? Everyone was like, yes, we're above 400, like, you know, a recession is not coming. Everyone would be buying up here and this volume would just be absolutely nuts. We'd be at 405 already, but that's not the case. So if we expand on here, so in this 5-minute candle, this was 1.8 million, and then this one was 800,000. So
401 contracts,
like half of it what it was. And then this one is even less than that, 260,000 so far. So granted, we haven't closed this candle yet. We're about halfway through. So the VIX did bounce off the 2270 area here, guys.
2022.
Apple selling really strong, leading down, and then the Qs are also at 305.50. The first, so 304, 305 right here is maybe a little bit of support. There we go. So my strike on the my strike on the
20 calls. July 20.
The strike on my SPX was 4030s. We're at 4018 right now. Oh my goodness, bro. Nvidia dumping now.
Sellers have this shit by the knot, guys.
Yep. What a freaking bull chop. If this turns into a big bull chop from yesterday, bro, like we get under this 399.8 area, we have a gap, dude. So I didn't get to tell everyone good morning. Let me see who's all with us here this morning. Hanster, what's up? Mike, Mr. Lou, what's up? Good morning. Pastor, good morning. Seth, good morning. I think I said hi to Pedro. Nice to see you, dude. Pedro's like, what is it? So April 29, 2019, I started New Age Wall Street. It is now 2021, 3 and almost a half years. I appreciate you being so supportive, dude. The guys that have been here since then.
You gotta watch the SPY here at the 400.
Yeah, so my contracts are almost 100%.
2022, 1,000 contracts.
Oh my goodness, dude. It's always the trades that you're scared to take, dude, that wind up giving you the best returns. Like,
just did pretty much exactly what I wanted to do. I just didn't take it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you called it, and I had said the same thing. I want to see that pop and just kind of the if you guys see it, I'm on a 3. I don't know why I'm on a 3-minute right here, but this volume told the freaking tattletale on the move right here, bro. Q's getting to the first point of support here at 303.50. It's at 303.86 right now. The VIX is higher than a kite. It's going back up. Apple did make it to the first support, 155. And we still have room to like quite a bit more room to come down. So just also keep in mind here that, and when you're looking at this, like on the index and the ES, the actual futures, even though the SPY is under 400, we have not hit 4,000 yet. So 4,000 is actually the support, or a support / resistance, the point of interest. So how does that work?
2022.
Can you ask your question a little bit different?
July 21.
with the capital H.
1,600. 100.
But so
Oh, my grammar is shit. Sorry.
2022.
no, it doesn't match. So like when you look at the SPX, it's a little bit higher. Usually I just move the one decimal to the left. So it would be like 470, but it doesn't necessarily work like that. The SPX and the ES are like $1 or $2, like if you move the decimal to the left above where the SPY is, if that makes sense. Yeah, exactly, dude. So the bigger players are looking at the features in SPX and stuff like that. So so yes, obviously the SPY is, you know, it's definitely relevant, especially when you get into big OI situations and stuff, which 400 is definitely going to be here on the SPY. So you think we're over 6 figures on it for tomorrow? Who wants to bet? I don't think it is. Nope, 24,000 on the call side. So they'll want to get these to expire worthless tomorrow under that, and then support at 397. The first support, the first bigger one, up to 395. Appreciate you asking questions, dude. We have a big old wick here to the upside on the VIX. Just careful on that, guys. Like I said, we should get some pretty nice volatility here today. So Apple did make it to that point, that bottom, the 155. So this is like what's, like I said, is leading us right now. Bounced off of this area and then going up. Now what we're looking for is a little bear flag, and see if we continue going down. Trying to get filled a little bit right here against this pivot, and then I'll keep a runner. Come on, piece of shit. There it goes, finally filled. I did a limit order, that's why it took so long. So I did make 100% on those so far. Yeah, I picked up some 398 SPYs yesterday too. Just put, so those are printing now, but I only have a couple of them. I wasn't too confident. So now that I see them printing stuff, I remember that my plan was to add today.
July 29th, 2022.
Oh my freaking gosh, dude.
403 calls. July
RIP the American economy.
800 contracts.
All hail
33 puts.
Cruz's checkbook.
July
You think the Qs are going to try to get back to 300?
NVDA 182 calls.
This is a big area for it right here at the 303. Oh, sorry, dude, I didn't see your question. So what would you look for in volume for a reversal? Heavy volume coming in to signal reversal. You mean to the upside? So you want to play the upside move? Yeah. So if we start creating a really nice base, dude, and we start seeing some volume come in, then absolutely, then I could see that scenario playing out where we get really squeezy down here. We get, you know, some orders filled under the 400, and then we just kind of take off. So that is definitely, yeah. So you'd have to let the person that's trying to orchestrate that, yeah, they're going to try to fill their order. So it'll take a little bit in order for them to do it. So some sideways action and then for it to go would be absolutely awesome. But you could see it is trying to hold this area pretty well. I think this is more because of the Qs right here, this support, and then Apple also reached the support as well at that area. So, but yes, so if we that is a scenario that can play out here where, okay, everyone, like, kind of, what would you say, what is it called? Prophecy, self-fulfilling prophecy. Everyone knew that the sell was up here, right? You know, this is where resistance is at. So the shorts are getting pretty comfy right here, you know, to the downside. I'm pretty comfy. I took profit, right? And then now, if we get some volume in here and you can start getting squeezy, then everyone is gonna start covering those shorts. Also,
August 19, 2022. 500
what am I saying? Also, fueling that move to the upside along with that organic buying. Now, the other thing though to this is that if you think of this objectively as well, like you're So we talk a lot about like we're sitting here playing Battleship, right? So you're sitting here trying to find where the other people are positioned, right? So anyone that bought above 400 now at this point is a freaking bag holder. So anyone right here
July 21st,
in this area from yesterday or today, bag holder, dude. So any type of move up now is going to be sold into for that move. So we need a lot of volume to be able to get back and reclaim above the 400. So it is possible, and I could see it happening where it could definitely happen, especially with like Apple being at support where it's at as well. And but this is you got to look at it from what the bulls are hoping will happen, and then what the bears are also happening to happen. And everyone above 400 right now is a bag holder.
Apple really doesn't have a base right here, like on the book. It's like there's not any volume trying to hold it up.
Yeah, I got yeah, so like that's where that was a big thing to me, dude. At one point in my career is coming in and just especially on the small caps, man. Like you come in and on the small caps, you would have a ticker that is like the most BS freaking biofarm company. Like they dilute and raise money like every quarter. You already know like what their whole MO is. They're burning through cash. They don't have any type of actual FDA approvals on anything. So everything is pre-approval, and they don't have any income being generated. So the only type of way that they could generate income is by offering more shares, right? So you come with that type of bias where you think like, okay, they're going to dilute, it's going to come down, and then it ramps on you another 100%, and you're sitting there trying to pick tops. It freaking sucks. Watch, I'll actually show you, bro. Let me see while I'm just sitting here if I can find the chart. Oh, dude.
890 calls.
I'll
2022. 300.
But this is the
TSLA,
chart that
890
mine
calls.
and Rich's friend Eric
22.
so here it is, guys. Dude, I don't know why how do I make it to where Rich, you're the guy over here. How do I make this not be in front?
I'm not even looking at what you're doing right now. What are you talking about?
The Thinkorswim.
I don't know, minimize your window.
Well, no, but like it's like if I put anything, try to put anything over it, the Thinkorswim is on top of it no matter what.
I have no idea, bro. No, what's up with your damn computer? Your computer does weird shit.
So dude, I'll have to ask the damn support, bro. Anyways, I'll go ahead and minimize this so I can show you real quick here, guys. This is BPTH.
Wow.
This thing,
20
uh,
calls.
did she say wow?
16,
I was like, what?
2022.
I said
500
that and she said wow. I was like, what? That was weird. So this is BPTH right here, dude. You guys could see that this went from $2.50 up to $8 this day. So for a small cap, like for it to run that much was it's, I mean, that's what 100, almost 200%. And it wasn't this day that what's his name Eric blew up. It was actually a couple days after this. I think it winded up running to $70. But you could see where I was being really, really like, you know, my executions right here going in and out, just scalping very, very quickly, in and out. And so Eric sold the freaking top right here because on that I don't know if I have the chart where it went to 70. Oh, here it is.
July 29, 2022.
Is this it?
759 contracts.
Nope, that's not it either. I don't know what happened to it, dude. Um, yeah, but yeah, so I don't know, but he just got in such a big bias that it was going to continue going up because it's euphoric to see something move like that. You know what I mean? Then you think that it's not going to stop. And he actually got um he actually was the very top order of that trade.
2022. 250
Ramesh, nice to see you, dude.
Spike. 400 puts.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. And so like if I don't know if it'll come up. I don't even know if that ticker still trades or not. Oh, it does. Look. So
924
here it is. It was this move right here. So this thing went all the way from $2.50 up to 70 over a week or so. So like when was this day? This is 3/7/2019. And these are like war stories that you'll never forget. I did add right here a different strike on these SPXs right here, guys. No, this is when we played small caps, dude. This is a bullshit fucking company. But anyways, we're just talking about bias, right? So like it's definitely killer, dude. Please do not get in that type of mindset. And so the thing is that the only thing that he did right on that day was that he lowered his size. So he lowered his size to like 2 to 500 shares or something like that. Usually he was doing like 1,000 to 1,500. And but when and this is what I'm trying to show you on this chart. And I don't know if maybe like on TradingView it would show it on there, but um uh it halted down 4 times, so he was stuck in it. And I had never seen someone's platform say critical loss, close out trades or something like that. Um it was pretty gnarly, dude. That's one of those types of things where I mean, it was a lot of money for him to lose. Like, not, I mean, I know to him it was a lot of money, but
312 contracts.
surprised he didn't go jump out a window or something, dude. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get like a good picture of it on either one of these here, guys. But my point being is that like just that euphoric feeling that like it's the same thing as like when you know that you're in a loss and you need to get out. The euphoric feeling of like I'm up so much and I need to, I could squeeze more out of this. Like it's the same thing, dude. Exactly, dude. And he was up pretty good, man. He was up like maybe like at least 5 figures. I remember. So at least 5 figures is he was up. I remember that because I think that was my first trade over 5 figures. Or 6 figures or something like that. Well, one of the two. And I was pretty pumped. But back to the world over here, guys. I was just trying to give you a teachable moment there. I don't know, bro. Like shortly after that, he was really kind of awkward, and maybe like Richard could give a little bit more insight into this. He was a racing buddy of ours. He owned like he lived in Amarillo, and he had like a fabrication shop, and he had a race car, and he would go to Albuquerque quite a bit. That's where they were from, and he worked for not like
July 29th.
I don't know what you call it, national security something. So in Albuquerque and New Mexico, there's a lot of labs there. There's a lot of like government stuff going on. So Sandia Labs, Los Alamos, obviously you guys know that's where like the atomic bombs were, first made. There's still a lot of like military applications that are there. So he would guard like a lot of that stuff. He was like the security for it. And then in Amarillo, I don't know if you guys know that or not. That's what in Amarillo is the biggest stockpile of nuclear weapons in the United States. So that was his job out there, was guarding the nukes and stuff. I did a MIC meetup actually here in Dallas. I went and picked him up and we came out here to Dallas and went to the MIC meetup. And then his girl, dude, like she was really cool too, but she kind of caught around the car community a little bit. And then I just didn't hear from him after a while, bro. I don't know what happened. So, and I've tried reaching out, dude, like, and he's really, really like he's not really big on social media. So, you know, to get a hold of him like that. But the other day I was going through my Instagram and I actually seen his girlfriend on there and I requested her as a friend and she didn't accept it. So
TWTR.
I don't know, bro.
26 calls. October 21st, 2022.
The dude that trades for 7 points, no. So Fate's in here still. So Fate trades for 7 points. Also another trader that we've trained in here as well is Tristan. Tristan works for 7 points as well. He's a member of the room, but they have strict rules about being in discords and interacting with communities and stuff like that. So sometimes Tristan will come in here and say hi. Sometimes Fate will come in here and say hi. I'm sure Alberto remembers Fate. I was realizing that the other day, bro. Yeah, AMG. So I was realizing that the other day was I was going through my Twitter DMs and also my DMs here on Discord, and it's kind of bittersweet, right? Like it's cool to have been able to meet all these different people and through trading and stuff like that. But I don't like they kind of fell off and doing other things. Brian was an OG. He had a lot going on, dude. And I pray for that guy. But I would love to. I mean, I wish they were still around or whatever. And I think what happens too a little bit, dude, is that some of the guys get a little embarrassed, like they're like, I couldn't make it, like I couldn't make it as a trader, or I couldn't do it, you know what I mean? So then they're like, they're not gonna say I failed or I blew up my account. They just kind of ghost and leave, you know what I mean? So that's what I think happened there on that end. It was just, yeah, me, you, AMG, Brian, and freaking Pedro, bro.
2022. 5,000
And NFX came shortly after. Putting in a pretty solid base right here. This is what you were talking about right here, Hamster. So this is your call right here. Well, this is your baby. Let's see if it works out. That's something I've been thinking about a lot about as of lately too, dude. Hamster. So he said we're naturally narcissists and trying to argue with ourselves and never win. So I think a lot. This is just a discretionary observation, right? I believe a lot of traders that get into this game have a problem with authority and don't want to have a normal job and can't put them in a box to be an employee. So that's what makes it even that much harder, is that you don't you won't listen to someone else, like, if that makes sense. And so, but the thing is you got to make it to where you listen to yourself, like if that makes sense. So keeping promises to yourself, if you say you're going to the gym, right? Keeping promises to your loved ones and friends, if you're going to do something, follow up on it, things like that. And these are things that I've failed on, right? Like, and I'm really trying to work on in my personal life. If I say I'm going to do something, follow through with it. If I say I'm going to go to the gym, not, hey, Sunday's my rest day, I could just move my rest day to this day. No, dude, like if it's in your schedule for the day, like you need to get it done for that day. And that's a lot of it, bro. Yeah, exactly. Like actually right now, dude, so you guys know I was powerlifting. I did a couple competitions and stuff like that, really heavy weight. I really didn't like well, dude, the feeling of having, double, almost triple your body weight in your hand, that as a man, dude, that's narcissistic. There's no better feeling than that. But it's just slow, bro. Like to lift a weight. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said that I was gonna say that sounds like you like big women, dude. You said double or triple your weight in your hands, dude.
Oh, double, triple the ass in my hand, bro.
There you go.
I have a very strict no girls larger than me rule, dude, and that's being
TSLA,
very, very lenient.
850 calls.
Um,
August 5th,
so
2022. 253 contracts.
and if you're gonna be with someone, at least be with someone like that you're attracted to and stuff like that. Like all women are gonna drive you crazy, so might as well be with someone that's freaking attractive that you could
TWTR.
bang their toes against the headboard. You know what I mean?
October 21st, 2022
Oh,
contract.
so power lift, and it's very heavy weight, and then so you do one lift, and then you're waiting in 5-10 minutes to do another lift, dude. A freaking workout for a power lifter is like 2 or 3 hours long. Like, no wonder you're eating snacks as a freaking power lifter, bro. It's already lunchtime by the time you go for your morning workout. It's it's ridiculous, and I admit that full on. So now, if I don't know if you guys know who Dana Lynn Bailey is, uh, wife of Rob Bailey. They own Flagner Fell, but she does this thing. There's an app, and it's only like $7, 14 or $7 or something a month, and they have new workouts. She does a different workout thing every week, and so you have the workouts in an app on your phone, and it's a lot of high volume, dude. A lot of supersets, and it is definitely humbling. And I think it's more conducive to losing weight than what I'm doing, than powerlifting, I should say. So
XOM.
I like it, but
92 calls.
that means that
August 5th,
I'm doing an
2022.
exercise sometimes with a 10-pound dumbbell,
Contracts.
dude.
PBR.
Bro, some of the
14
looks I
months.
get in the gym sometimes.
October 21st, 2022.
Julian Smith, I've
592
heard of Julian
contracts.
Smith too, dude. I've heard lots of good things. And if you're saying to go with Julian Smith, maybe I should listen. Freaking J-Rob is he's bigger than The Rock and Vin Diesel combined. So a half-hour mark right here, full hour into the session here now, guys. The queues are trying to break a little bit lower here now. So 300 may be the agenda for the queues, guys. So the VIX is kind of resting in a flag formation, needs to get over 2350. And then Apple kind of stalled out against the 154, where this is support for it. So I don't like this little pop right here on the, oh, here we go, dude. So here's our compression. This is our play right here. Like as we were saying, if we want to get squeezy, we are holding a level right here. We are on the bigger time frame now showing compression. We're starting to cross. So if you wanted to get long right here, I would not fault you for this. The Qs are also holding a pretty nice level as well. So we shall see. I'm gonna get out of my other SPXs that I added. Give me a second if I can find them. So if I'm getting out of my position here. Now, maybe the ad is right here against the VWAP in the 400, and then we come back down. We will see. But I did exit my ad that I got up here at the 400 the last time. I did exit for a little bit of a gain. I sold for a profit on the first little drop, 3/4 of it, and then the rest of it I sold for pretty much break even. And I'll show you guys that trade. So if you guys want to analyze kind of like what I did on that, actually let me move the time frame on this a little bit so it's a little bit easier to see. If at the very least, I hope I'm keeping you guys safe here. And like I said, this little pop-up was pretty nice. This is like $1.50 already. This is a good re-entry spot right here. So the little dip retest right here, this is your crossover. And then we'll see if we get this pop up here again up over the VWAP over 400. Oh, there's the pop, dude. There's the pop, dude. My get out was nice.
2022.
I am not upset about that.
TSLA.
I think the Qs are going to have to get back above 305 where the VWAP is too, in order for us to get some volume.
397 puts.
There it is. There,
29,
it's coming. I'm gonna take off at 10 o'clock, guys, and go hit the gym, okay? Fuck, dude. This was a nice setup, bro. And Hamster recognized it really early, so
This reversal right now is nasty, dude.
it's pretty nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just watching it, but
Yeah, I mean, the thing that sucks is I called it and I got out and I didn't capitalize and get back in, back in the other way. That's that whole bias thing. So
yeah, I was watching Nvidia and Tesla's. I was thinking that they might get back up to VWAP, but I didn't think that the SPY and the Qs would just like blow through their VWAP lines like they did.
20 put.
motherfucker, what a move, dude. Bro, that premium dropped freaking hard on the contracts that I was in. So like these are the 400 4000s. No. Yeah, 4000s.
FXI.
Look at that
28
stop,
puts.
bro. So for the newer guys in here, I don't know if Pastor Volkey's in here.
2022.
But this is bread and butter setup that we have here in our room, guys. This compression, right? So and even the way that this played out up here, it's almost like a gap down, smackdown type setup, but we weren't necessarily gap down. But the premise of the setup is still there. We want to push up into the supply area, right? Which we knew yesterday. This was the highs from yesterday. We pushed up into that supply area. Shorts get nice and fat and happy in here, and then it starts getting pushed down. So if you're able to recognize that and even get the downward move, great. That's the way I played it. But then you get the upward move right here once you start seeing that it's holding support. So you have this channel right here that it starts holding right here, right? So once it starts holding, and then you start to see your volatility start giving way here on the TTM, your red bars start going yellow, maybe start looking for that opportunity to look long, right? Now we got the TTM dots right here. So once these turn red, that's your first trigger. Here's your second trigger once you start getting the MACD cross to the upside. And then you get the purple candles here for absolute confirmation, which is really nice. Now you also kind of get a third one, which is not absolutely A plus. So you would want it to come back and retest all the way down at the pivot point. So for it to cross above the pivot, come back and retest, hold, and then this is your entry to continue going off, and that is your very secure entry then at that point. And you're risking either a little bit right below the pivot, or you can risk a low of day on this. And this, again, very nice trade. It's a little bit higher risk because it didn't quite hit all the way to the pivot. You could still take it, still the same premise, but your risk to reward ratio is just a little bit more skewed the other way. So this is a chart right here that if you could save it to your files or what have you, this is a really good example right here of how this compression squeeze type scenario works. And if this gets above high of day, 404 is definitely not out of the question. 405. So we shall see, but this is low volume here now this time of day. I would not up here. I would not try to go for the long. Down here was definitely really nice, but now I'm not really necessarily looking for it. So
Now, 50 calls. January 20th, 2023. 1,100 contracts.
all right, guys. Kind of went over the plays that we had here so far. Those are what I would study for here today. Gonna go hit the gym. I have some more work to do. I may leave to New Mexico tomorrow. So I'll let you know, I'll let you guys know with that. I think if I don't, wind up going. We will be on YouTube tomorrow again. So I promise 2 streams a week. I'm gonna keep myself accountable to staying consistent. And then Sunday, we will be here for stock study, okay? Any questions before I make like a baby and head out? No, cool. All right. I'll leave the flow algo and everything up for you guys. I'll check back in a little bit.
Go hard or go home.
Every day since